Hi, welcome to Info in Balas. In Manga Moment this time, we will tell the story Manga Spy Family Chapter 59. Where is the story of Anya's close friend Becky, visiting her house, because there is something Becky has to do. What's the fun going to happen? Keep watching this video. But, before that, click the subscriber button first, so we can grow our channel. You need to know this story spoilers and has never aired in the anime. Okay, let's start the video. We start inside Becky's house, Becky, who is watching a drama on television at the time. Where in the play the female actors want to be together, with a man she loved. But the man already has a fiancé who is waiting for him in the western area. Becky, who was seriously watching at the time, and she turned to the fireplace on which was a photo of the Forger family. Which he took from Anya, who at that time wanted to show off a picture of her dog to Damien. In case you guys forgot, this photo is in Anime Spy Family Season 2 Episode 5. Next, Becky decided to go to Anya's house. When she came to Anya's house, he was greeted by Loid Forger. After seeing Loid in person, she became shy. Looking at Becky, who was embarrassed to speak in front of the Loid. The waiter also apologized for the sudden visit, while giving a gift to Loid. Loid was happy that Becky visited home. And Loid also thanked him for wanting to be friends with Anya. Becky also thumped by displaying a strange symbol in her mind. Who herself does not understand what a symbol is and irrigates it as a secret code. Becky fell, and was not strong enough to restrain her love. Becky waitress said goodbye to go home and will pick her up again. Then Anya took Becky home tour. Anya shows her living room. Becky thought that this was their storage room. Anya fell silent, then Anya showed her bedroom. Becky said, "Wow, this is even smaller than Visel's doghouse." Anya immediately stopped her home tour. Becky then asks where your mother is? Anya replied that Mama was taking the Bond walking. Then Becky thought this was my chance. Becky thought of what kind of drama she watched earlier. And make her Loid's wife. Anya is shocked by Becky plans to become her mama. Even Becky thought Anya would be happy if she became her mother. For all his desires shall all be fulfilled. Anya, who reads her mind, supports Becky's plan. Anya also invites Loid to play. But when Loid asks what to play, Becky wants to just talk with us. Becky also introduced herself again with her full name, Becky Blackbell. Loid said, of course he already knew because the Blackbells were already famous. Even before they became friends. Loid also asks, about Becky's dad's news. It seems that he is busy because there is a restructuring of the company, Becky replied. While Loid and Becky are talking, come Yor with Bond. Becky thinks that her biggest enemy is already coming. She also salutes Yor. Anya introduces Bond but is ignored by him. Becky thought she would use all the means she learned from the TV dramas she participated in. Yor also gives groceries for dinner to Loid. According to Becky, playing the role of a housewife will not attract Loid's attention. Becky also launched her strategy. She walked towards Loid while releasing. Tie her hair while spreading the charm in front of the Loid. But Loid just fell silent. After that, they sat together while enjoying tea made by Yor. Sitting next, Loid made Becky palpitate. And thought why Miss Yor wants to help him even though he is his rival, according to Becky. Becky also asks Loid if she is interested in her family, because previously. Loid asks a lot about the Blackbell family. Loid also replied, he just made a conversation. Hearing that answer, Becky asked again if Loid was just playing tricks on him. Hearing that answer, Loid was shocked. Looking at Yor who was smiling with his answer, Becky was exasperated. And felt that Yor was mocking him. Becky also did her tricks again which she learned from TV dramas. He pretended to be drunk, and fell leaning on the Loid. Loid felt astonished, that all Becky drank was black tea. Yor, who saw it, felt shocked and worried. He thought that he had accidentally poured alcohol. Loid denied that this was just tea, but Yor even thought the tea had fermented. Yor, who was panicking, immediately took Becky to the hospital. Yor asks if Becky feels sick, but she said it's okay to put me down. As soon as it is about to cross comes a passing car. Which caused Yor to get hit by a car, but she was okay and slammed Becky into the air. Swiftly she caught Becky who was about to fall. Becky also tells her the real point, she just pretends to be drunk. She said, I wanted Loid to go out with me, so I made up the whole thing. Becky also apologized. Hearing that, she immediately stopped and was grateful that Becky was okay. Becky asks, isn't he mad? Yor replied that she was not angry and was fine if Loid was liked by many people. Becky was amazed by the spaciousness of her heart. Yor also apologized for rushing to conclusions. She considers it compared to Loid, she sucks very badly. Becky asks, but Loid chooses to spend his life with you, how do you take his heart? Yor wanted to answer truthfully, but she couldn't tell her the pedestal of his. But there was something she remembered when he was drunk. Loid chooses Yor, because Yor is a strong woman. Becky was shocked, and thought that Loid craving his type was the kind of strong woman. Loid and Anya come after them both. Seeing the two of them coming, Becky also looked for a way to make her look strong in the eyes of the Loid. Becky also wants to show her strength in the hammer-hitting game. Loid was amazed that he didn't understand the way of thinking rich people. The officer uncle asked if you have any money. Becky also gives a wad of money to the officer uncle. When she was about to hit, Becky prepared to lift his hammer but she fell. Because it is not strong enough to lift the hammer. Becky angry and thinks that being a weak woman will not be loved by Loid. Yor thinks Becky wants to get the first prize to give to Loid. Yor also tried to play the game. When hitting it makes the toy break through to the highest value. It even made the bell shatter and be thrown far away. All amazed including the Loid, seeing such a Loid. Makes Becky think that Loid likes strong women. Becky went limp and said, I can't beat you. Becky also asks to be a subordinate of Yor, she wants to be taught to be a strong woman. Yor accepts him, and invites him to train together. When it was late afternoon, Becky's waiter came to see her. But she sees Becky and Yor training together. That's the story of Spy Family Chapter 59. What are the plans for Becky to visit her house? In order to win the heart Loid. That's all for the manga moment this time. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.